Flosstube. I'm Marissa M. Kessa, and you've reached a Flosstube or YouTube channel about cross stitch. Today is Wednesday, September 30th, and thank you for joining me. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I've had quite a few, and thank you to all my return viewers. I'm super happy to have you here. I also wanted to say a huge thank you to those of you who have already bought my witch shoes pattern, which is stitched right there. And an even more giant thank you to all of you who have already stitched it. If you have not seen Helen D on YouTube and East Coast Crafter on Instagram, if you have not seen her finish, oh my god, you've probably seen her finish because she has like 5,000 subscribers. So, but if you have not, please go check out her last Flosstube video, because she actually had a couple really amazing finishes, or like 6 FFOs, some giant number. She killed it. But her witch shoes are so cute. So just thank you. I really appreciate it. If you need to still grab that pattern, because there's plenty of time to stitch it until Halloween. It is a super quick stitch, probably like 2 to 3 sessions, and like if you have a whole day to stitch, then you're gonna knock it out in one day. And if you still need to pick that up, I'll put a link in the doobly-doo. That's kind of old school if you watch the Vlog Brothers. I feel like that ages me, you know, back in the days of like LiveJournal. Yep. All right, so what have I been doing? I feel like I have not been stitching as much as I was last, like the 3 weeks before my last video. It's been 3 weeks since my last video, and I've stitched. I don't know, I feel like I kind of like didn't get as much done. I don't know. But stitching still happened, it's just not like an excessive amount. Okay, I'm gonna get my handy dandy little whiteboard here. Alright, so I've been stitching lilies on Sunday. We have a hashtag on Instagram. Cynthia, Brew, and I, Stitching in the Light, are hosting it. It is Stitch Lilies on Sunday sale. I wonder if I went the right way. Either way, it's right here. Stitch Lilies on Sunday sale. And we just consider lilies our focus piece for Sunday. I haven't had as much time on Sundays because I work Sundays, and now I'm working at night, which is usually my stitchy time. So I'm trying to pick it up in the day, but it's not getting as much done. But let's see. I did manage to still work on it some. Giant piece of giant. Okay. So let's see. What did I do this week? I just did, or I think since I've seen you, I finished the angel. I stitched this little guy right here, and I stitched some more of the border. I'm really excited because the motif that is right here is absolutely beautiful, and I am super excited to get to that. And in other news, I have 10 lilies done, so that is a quarter of the way there on those, so that's exciting. But here's what I've got done total. So I don't know, I'm feeling like I'm about a quarter of the way done. That house at the bottom scares me, but it will happen. It won't be so bad, right? What is it? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time? It's kind of disturbing. Who eats elephants? But we just stitch 1 X at a time, right? And then eventually it will all come together. I stitched a teeny tiny bit on Oh Say Can You See. I just finished the seaweed. Oops. So all my seaweed's done, and my ocean floor. I need to pick this up and finish it because I really don't have that much left, which is probably exactly what I said last video. This is going to be a short one today, folks. I don't know. It just is, because I don't feel like I've got a lot. I haven't been buying a lot. It's things. That's okay, right? A short video is better than no video. So my focus piece for September was Long Dog Samplers, the token. The reason it was my focus piece for September is because September is our anniversary month. It was our 9th anniversary, which your 9th anniversary is pottery. And I have some pottery to show you. Julie, Kansas City girl in the Colorado world, said, you have to show that thing that you guys got when it comes. So I have it, but first I'm going to show you this. So my focus was trying to put a length of floss, and my length of floss or silk is like 20 to 24 inches. That's typically the length that I stitch with all the time. I feel like that's kind of long for some people. I probably get some more knots than I need because of that, but it works out fine. I just about hit my goal of getting a strand in every day. So I'm working from the bottom up on this piece. Alright, so last time I showed it to you, I had finished this motif and about half of this one. So I got this motif completed, these little guys right here, and then this one towards the middle. This is the beginning of I think it's like the biggest motif in the whole thing. So I started on that. This is going to go away for a little bit. But I think I will definitely pull it back out before next September. I'll probably make it a focus piece in February too, because of red and because of love and because of wedding. So, okay, so, and then let me show you, because I know now Julie's waiting with bated breath. For our pottery piece for our 9th anniversary, I got this 40th anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back Fallen at Punch Bowl. So there's the 40 on the back of on the bottom of his foot. And so he's giant. Like he's like as big as my face. And on the front it says Empire Strikes Back. So he has a lot of space in him. Like I said, I don't know if he's going to get a plant in him, or I don't think we'll use him as a mug, or a punch bowl, which he's designed for, but he's so cute. Okay, so that is that. And then the other piece I worked on this month, pretty much 3 weeks, kind of a month, my Ocean ABCs, which you'll be seeing every video from now on. Yeah, I'm going to focus on this till I finish it. So here's where I'm at. So I mentioned last time that this mermaid and above is the halfway mark. So since my last video, I only had the water on island done. So I finished the palm tree, did all the back stitching, and then I stitched all of the kite since I've seen you last. So there's a L for lighthouse right here, and the top part of the lighthouse is on the first page of the pattern, and then after that I moved down to the second page. So I'm about halfway. I think I am in some downtime going to start, because I need to do a line of back stitch of black all around the outside. So I think I'm going to start doing that, because even though it's a straight line, I feel like it might be like annoying to try to do at the end. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll just leave it till the end, and then that will be super satisfying. But this is where it's at. I love this pattern. It's really bright and colorful and cheerful, and makes me happy. I've told you all that before, sure. Okay, so haul, I don't really have anything except for I got a Cassie bag. What is she? The pineapple house. Pineapple house. Really cute. Again, really well made. She's amazing. So, and she did her sales on her Instagram. I want to say it's Cassie Stitches, but I could be wrong. I'll put her Instagram down below. And she also has a Flosstube channel that I will link below as well. Yeah. She sells really nice bags. So actually, okay, so October plans are, I think I just want to start knocking stuff out before we get to the new year. That being said, Ocean ABCs is what I want to knock out. So, I don't know. I usually have like a good plan and good reasoning for what I'm going to work on, but I don't really. I think Ocean ABCs, all right, pause. October plans. October plans are going to be Ocean ABCs, and I'm going to try, for October, I would like to finish the Lighthouse and 3 other boxes. Not all of them are letters. There are some that are just like decorative. There are some waves right here. That's like a little decorative one. This little fish. There's a shell down here. That's a little decorative one. Is there any more? Are there any more? What is wrong with my speech? So, yeah. So, the Lighthouse, it's pretty big. And then, all right, here, let's set goals right now. October. Lighthouse, waves, starfish, shell, oyster. Little oysters, little oysters. Okay, so Lighthouse, starfish, waves, oysters. I think that sounds like a reasonable plan. This one's going to be hefty, but the other ones are not going to be so bad. And then if, you know, I get really into it, we can knock out that little fish too. And then I'll be like really well underway. And then I have 2 more months to do the rest of it. I feel like that will be doable. I feel like these ones are like less full coverage heavy. There's just 2 that have like the full like sandy bottoms, which those are kind of rough. The other thing that I want to work on in October, because I do want to do something a little bit Halloween-y, is my mini Which Way, which is a Hade. I haven't picked it up in a little while, but I feel like it's a good month for it. And then Candy just bought it in the new sale. There was a Hade sale happening, and she bought it, and she posted that she bought it, and then we're friends on Facebook, so then it told me that she posted in like Semi-Sane Stitchers that she got it, and so then I was like, oh, I need to do that. So, thanks for the inspiration, and this is the mini Which Way. It's kind of, sorry. There we go. No, it's so pretty. I feel like I wonder if I feel like hers had the bottom of her little cloak. I'll have to look at that. Anyways, I am, let me see, what percent done with this one? Probably like 3%, I think, because it's a 2.77% since it's a mini, so it stitches, obviously you hit those percentage marks a lot quicker, but oops, this is what that looks like right now. For a Hade, this one is nice because it's not like so confetti heavy that you're switching constantly, but it's also not like giant blocks of black to where you're like bored stitching it, because I have one like that too. But my Tiki Beach Sunset is so confetti heavy that you just are constantly like changing floss and not really able to like get into a groove with the color. So I don't know. But that's in my other Cassie bag, Pineapple House. This one she did for charity, for child trafficking, not in support of child trafficking. Ugh, I zipped up part of my fabric. Not in support of child trafficking, but in support of those being rescued from child trafficking situations. So, yeah. Today is really scattered. Oh, my other haul, which I don't have near me right now, was that, and this can be my main thing too, fun. Okay. My other haul is there's this store in Maine, and it's only in Maine, and it's called Martin's. And their little commercial jingle is, "Shoulda bought it when I saw it at Martin's." Sorry, my voice is like not amazing, but that's their little commercial jingle. And the reason that's their little commercial jingle is because they are a warehouse that buys product from stores that are closing, stores that have fire damage, stores that technically like can't sell what they had in house. So like fire damage stuff is usually because like there was a fire in a different part of a warehouse, but the company like wrote off everything as damaged goods, so they can't sell it because they claimed to their insurance that it was gone. So Martin's like buys it as a lot. There was a rumor, I didn't see it. Usually they post on their Facebook or their Instagram like, "Hey, we got a big lot of furniture from this store. Come and check it out. We got a bunch of kids' sports equipment from this place. Come and check it out." Well, I didn't see one of those, but I happened to go to look for a rug for our living room on a day that I guess they had got a lot of stuff from Hobby Lobby, which I'm not a huge Hobby Lobby fan, but this was not supporting Hobby Lobby really. So I got a lot of new crafty stuff. I got a bunch of their needle minders, which have weak sauce magnets, so I'm gonna have to replace those. Or I think if I just put a new magnet on the back one, then it will be okay. So I got a lot of really cute needle minders from them. I got a little needle book. I got some sticky board. I got some knitting needles. I'm gonna teach myself how to knit this winter. I know how to crochet. I'm a fairly good crocheter and I can read and do almost every pattern, and I've never been able to knit. Like I have, but I've never like tried to stick with it, and I always get really frustrated. So the Flosstube community has been like pretty like knit heavy lately, and so it's been making me want to knit. Plus I also live in a place now where like scarves and things are kind of necessary, which they never were before. They were like a fashion accessory that you could like get really hot and sweaty in Southern California. But here, like, I need like 7 cowls for work so that I don't freeze my butt off in our kitchen. Okay, so Martin's, that's like the thing that they do. So like right now they have tons of yarn, and they also had a giant like just tub of floss, and they were selling it for 24 cents a skein, which is decent, right? So I got 113 skeins. I like went through, I didn't like look for any specific colors because it literally was just like a huge like put all of the DMC. Like they like ripped it off the shelf out of the container and put it in a giant box, and then that box got dumped into a big thing. Thankfully, I was there like before everyone had rifled through it for hours and hours, so like I feel like all the tags are gonna fall off. It's gonna be a big giant mess. But what I did was I went and grabbed every like 310 I came across, I grabbed, because I've been like, well, you should buy a cone of 310. No, not anymore, because now I have a bunch of Hobby Lobby 310. And then my daughter, who's 5, has been cross stitching and she really likes it. So I, for Christmas or Hanukkah, I don't know which one I'll give it to her for. It'll be a present from me and her dad. I'm gonna make her like a little floss case that has her colors, because I don't really let her go into mine. She has like a little ring of flosses that are her flosses. So now she'll have her own little box. So that will be really exciting. So that was like an awesome score for that. I got a couple of those they're really small ones, like 4 inches, those tension hoops. So I'm excited to try that. So if you're ever up in Maine, you definitely want to try to find a Martin's, because it is like pretty rockin'. All right, this is what it is. It's short. That dingy means that my family's coming inside and it's about to get loud. So I am gonna stop my video now, and I hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.